Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Conversations with Candace. I'm Candace and we're going to be conversing today. Today is the battle of the stick foundations, drugstore brands. So the two foundations that I am going to wear today and just see how they go are the Maybelline FitMe foundation. This is the Shine Free Balance one and it's the color 355 Coconut. This is the color that I wear in the liquid. And then we're going to also try the Black Opal True Color foundation. This has an SPF, so I'm expecting it to make me look a little more ashy. But this is the Skin Perfecting Stick Foundation. I'm going to put one on one side and one on the other, and I'm going to just see which one holds up. It's a little bit cooler now in Texas, so today was a really good day for me to try some new foundation. So what I'm going to go do, wash my face and get it prepped and primed, as well as do my eyes, and then I'll be back to put the foundations on. Alright guys, so I have done my eyes, and I will put the video for my eyes at the end of this video if you want to see how I got this look. I did use some of the colors in the Ulta Beauty 67-piece set that I did a video on before. I just wanted to use a few more of the colors and just see how things popped, and I think I did a pretty good job. So now let's get into this foundation. I've already primed my face. And on this side, which is my right side, I'm going to use the Maybelline FitMe Shine Free and Balance Foundation. I have used this underneath my liquid foundation when I did not color correct before. I don't know if this little shine free thing in the middle actually works or not, but it's not super hot today and it's not like humid outside here, so I shouldn't really need that. I'm also not going to color correct because I want to see how this foundation works, period. So here we go. And I know that this is the color for me because I use this color in the liquid. Let me get my mirror over here so I can see a little bit better. I'm just going to put it all over. It's a really good match on my face. Go down, not too much in the middle. Kind of divide my face in half, bring it down my neck as well. And now on the left side, I am going to do the Black Opal True Color, and this is in the color Beautiful Bronze. So we're going to do that on this side of my face. I just got this in the mail, so I have not used it yet, but it looks like it's about the same color match, and it doesn't go on as smooth as the Maybelline, but that's okay. And down my neck. So let's take a look. The Maybelline FitMe on this side is a little more yellow. Scoot back a little bit. Yeah, definitely a teeny bit more yellow on this side. I know that yellow and orange are close, but this is a warmer, this Black Opal is warmer. But I feel like I'm just going to go ahead and buff this out on both sides of my face. I'm going to use two different brushes just to see how things go. So this is the FitMe. Now we're going to do the Black Opal side with another brush that is also from BH Cosmetics. It feels just about the same. have two separate beauty blenders. I'm going to spray both of them with a little bit of MAC Prep and Prime, just because I don't feel like getting up and going to the bathroom and wetting them. So we're going to put some more Black Opal here. And some more here. We're going to blend that out. There we go. I'm going to go blend my nose. Just looking in my mirror here. I have my mirror down below, but I can definitely tell like this side with the Black Opal just kind of, it has a little bit more of an orange undertone and it's just a little bit brighter. I have the exact same lights on both sides of my face. This is just showing me more awake a little bit. Now I'm going to go back in on this side with the Maybelline FitMe. It absolutely glides on easier, but I'm wondering if it's thinner. I'm wondering if that's why it glides on easier, because it's thinner. And with my other clean beauty blender, just get on there. This one doesn't blend as easy. I believe I like the Black Opal, how it goes on. It's a little bit thicker. It takes a little bit more to spread it, but it seems like it has more substance. I feel like it is, maybe because Black Opal is a historically Black brand, they just know our skin a little bit better. But the Fit Me, you see, you can see through you can't see through this Black Opal. You can absolutely see through that Maybelline. So Maybelline, you're gonna need a little more. Come on now. Sis, did I not cover you good? Or are you just actually out here failing? Why are you failing me? Okay guys, so I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. While I really like the way the Maybelline Fit Me glides onto my face, I realize that it glides on smoother because it's thinner. And it did let my hyperpigmentation peek through. Now I can fix that if I color correct first, but if I'm in a hurry, I don't have time to do that. The Black Opal went on thicker, but that made for better coverage. I probably could have gotten away with only doing one pass over each part of my face and then blending, but I did two. But even though I did two, I'm so happy with it. It's not like thick or cakey. It feels really good on my face. And it actually, I went outside in the sun to take a look at it, and the colors match pretty good. I feel like maybe over time they would change just a little bit, but I am very much in love with Black Opal. What I do like is that it has an SPF 15, so that's amazing for my skin because I use products that lighten the darker spots on my face, and when you use things like that, you need to make sure that you are using a sunscreen. So my vote is for the Black Opal foundation. I'm absolutely going to still keep this one, but I love the Black Opal more. Covers better, it goes on a little bit thicker, but it's not cakey, and it has an SPF. It is cost efficient, and it says it is skin perfecting, and honestly, your girl is feeling pretty perfect. So if you try either one of these, let me know what you think. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Conversations with Candace. Until next time, y'all have a good day. And now, let me show you how I did my eyes. So I started off on my eyebrows. I'm using the eyebrow pomade from the Crayon Case, and I am filling in my eyebrows as best as possible. I know that eyebrows are sisters and not twins, so I'm not really worried about getting them exactly the same. I'm just adding a little bit of the pomade and using the spoolie to brush them up. After I'm done with that, I am using my LA Girl Pro Concealer to carve out my brows. I'm getting better at using the applicator that comes on it, but after I use it, I will use the brush to get a better line on my brows. This is the color Fawn. After I thin out the concealer on my eyebrows, I am going to drag some down onto my eyelids, and I'm adding a little bit extra so I can have a one-tone palette when I get ready to put on my eyeshadow. I'm also going to smooth it up above my brows as well. I'm using one of my brushes from BH Cosmetics to do this. The next step is to add a piece of tape, and that way I'll get a really clean line when I do my liner and my eyeshadow. I try to put the tape exactly in the same spot on both sides, but it doesn't work out, and honestly, I'm fine with that. The next thing I do is use my Orange Pro Concealer, and I put that on my lid. The reason why I'm using orange is because I really want the cranberry color to pop on top of it, and orange and red kind of go together, like they're close together on the color wheel. So using this orange, I know that it will really give that red an opportunity to pop. And I'm using that same brush that I used earlier to smooth it out. Then I use my finger and make sure that everything on my lid is smooth and starting to dry before I put on the eyeshadow. Then I go in with my dirty beauty blender and I smooth it out just a little bit more and take off any excess. The next step is going in with the matte berry color. It is a cranberry color. It is deep, it is beautiful, but it's not highly pigmented, so that's why I'm putting it over the orange. I want it to already have kind of a darker base to pop off of, and I'm just rubbing that in all over my lid as well as my crease. I'm really in love with this color, and it actually matches my bonnets, which is funny. But I chose this color because I felt like, it's fall, it's a warm color, but it's not too dark. And I feel like red looks good on my skin. And I also have a red lip that goes with it that is really nice. So I'm just blending, blending, blending on my full lid, leaving a little bit of space on my brow bone. And I'm using my BH Cosmetic brush for that. The next step is to use the matte brown color, and I'm using that color just to go in the crease and go in the corner. It's the matte dark brown, so it still adds like a little bit of like drama, but it's not black, so it's not super harsh. And I'm putting that in the crease, in the corner of my eye. I really like the way it looks with this red. I'm trying to get a really good blend of the colors. I don't want one to just sit on top of the other. I want them to kind of blend together. So I'm just rubbing and doing a wiper motion. Then I go back with that red and go in my crease. The next color that I'm using is a shimmer chocolate. It kind of matches my skin, but I'm putting it on my brow bone because I want to have kind of a neutral, but I want it to be a little bit shimmery. In using this brown, it kind of just made my lid and made my crease pop, but it wasn't overwhelmed by another like random color. And then I'm using a shimmer mauve on my brow bone to just make that pop a little bit more. I'm still using the brush that I used the brown with so that that shimmer mauve isn't too bright. Then I'm going in with my Kat Von D eyeliner. It was a little bit dry and I needed to shake it up, but using the eyeliner, I'm following, going up the tape a little bit so I can have sort of a cat eye. I've never done a cat eye before, but I've seen it done like this, and using the tape was very helpful. It helped me stay in line and not mess up. I'm just going on both eyes now, and then I'm actually going to use another liner. It's from L'Oreal, and I'm going to go over it. Initially, it was a little bit dry and it broke, so I had to go make it a little bit warmer. After that, I put on some mascara and then my falsies. My falsies are actually a pair of faux minks that are strips that I cut in half. I cut them in half because it makes it so much easier to put them on. I have a hard time doing strips, but when they're in pieces, it seems to work out better for me. So I just dip them in some black glue. I use my tweezers and I put them on. It does take me a little bit of extra time, but that's okay. I wanted to get it perfect. As you can see here, I have one piece that just does not want to act right. Took me a little bit of extra time. I had to sweet talk it, but I got it on. After that, I was ready to take off the tape, and as you can see, there's a very clean line where the liner is. I really love that look so much. So once I got done with that, I took a makeup wipe and I just wiped underneath my eye where any fallout from the shadow was. The next step was to put on the rest of my makeup and then use my pencil liner to line underneath my eyes. I did this and then I smudged it so it could have like a deep, like sultry look. I also put on mascara on my bottom lashes. That's one of the things that I want to work on. I want to start putting on mascara on my bottom lashes every single time. And y'all, that's really it for the eye look. It actually was not as many steps as I thought I had taken, but let me know if you try this look. Let me know if you have this palette. And until next time, y'all have a great day.